Here's part 9 of our conversation with Kenny Loggins. I'm John Beaudin from Rocky Stream Music. Starting with Loggins and Messina, he posted hits with Jim Messina like Your Mama Don't Dance. At number 4, there was Thinking of You, My Music, Peace of Mind, Danny's Song. And then the solo hits came. Here's some of the top 10s. Whenever You Call Me Friend, 1978. 1980's I'm All Right from Caddyshack. His number 1 song from Footloose, the title song, the movie, from 1984. Top Gun's Danger Zone, 2 years later. And Nobody's Fool from Caddyshack 2. Here's Kenny Loggins.
When you were 19 in the summer of 67. What kind of kid were you during the summer of love? What?
I was on board. I hitchhiked my way to San Francisco for one of the big peace marches, and then another trip up there. We went to Monterey, and I saw Monterey Pop. But I was in one of the back rooms where they had movie screens, like 3/4 size or half size movie screens, where you could pay $1 and get in, and you could watch the festival from there, like a satellite screen. And I saw Big Brother and Holding Company. One of the bands that influenced me a lot was Moby Grape. Did you ever hear their stuff?
Oh, yeah.
They were a great band, and that was totally bungled by the record company. But they were the essence of Haight-Ashbury back then. But one of the tightest bands I'd ever seen. It was like seeing Buffalo Springfield in its inception, but with a lot of awareness for presentation.
I would ask you, okay, let's say you're in a dentist's office. I mean, you still look like Kenny Loggins, but let's just say the person doesn't know who Kenny Loggins is. You're in the dentist's office. He turns to you and he says, "So what do you do for a living?" What do you say?
I'm a recording artist, I could say.
But then he'd follow that up with, "Do you do anything that I would know?" What do you say?
Well, I usually start with Footloose or Danger Zone, because those are the best known songs, or Danny's Song, or depending if you have kids, it's House of Pooh Corner. But those would be the top ones, yeah.
You don't mind saying that though, because doesn't that change? I mean, some artists have told me, and it's become one of my favorite questions because I love it, because I would do what you did. You just said. I would say, but because I'm proud of those, I would be proud of those.
Right.
But some people say, well, it sucks the energy out of the room. I'm going, no, it doesn't. They're happy to meet you. They're going to go home and tell someone. In radio, we say say something on the radio that someone will repeat. And if someone meets you, they're going to repeat that story. And that's a good thing, right?
Right.
I don't get why artists say that. It changes. I'm at a party and I say who I am, and it sucks the energy out of the room, going, why would it? That's a good thing. That's right. When you celebrate. That
sounds like something going on in the artist's head, not necessarily in the room. That in order to see, a lot of artists are shy, and we're forced to be extroverts because of the career we've chosen. And I started off as a very shy person. And so there are times where I might be tempted to say, "Oh, I don't think you've heard of me," or something like that. But then as soon as somebody else in the office goes, "That's Kenny Loggins," then I become a liar. Why did I have to lie to this guy? Now I've got to say, "I'm sorry, I just didn't want to blame you." Then we're wasting a lot of time trying to explain why I didn't tell him who I was. It's like, okay, yeah, you've heard of me, or maybe you've heard of me, or whatever. It doesn't matter.
We'll have more from Kenny Loggins coming up in the next few days. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. Buy a t-shirt, help support the channel. If you don't want a t-shirt and you just want to support the channel, there's a PayPal link at the very top of the description of this video. I'm John Beaudin. Take care of yourself.